Good morning, my darlings. Welcome back to another video. I've just woken up in a very chatty mood this morning, so I thought I would pop you down on the footstool and answer loads of... It's not going to be the whole video, it is going to be a normal vlog, but I am just sat up here in my dressing room going through the comments in last night's video. So today for me is Thursday. Yeah, so it's actually 2 days ago that the video went live on Tuesday, and there were so many question of the days that I thought I would just do a little blitz through of loads of them and tick a few things off the list, because there seem to be a few kind of recurring things. But if this is not your vibe and you prefer vlogs, then skip forward like 12 minutes because it's going to be a normal vlog. After this, I've got some really fun things planned over the next couple of days. Don't know if this will be a 1 day or a 2 day vlog, depends how chatty I get just now. But later on today, which you'll definitely be seeing in this vlog, I'm going for an afternoon tea here in the Cotswolds to a beautiful place called The Fish. I don't think I've been into The Fish before. It's part of a group of hotels that also includes Dormy House, which I have stayed at before, which I love. And they also have like a membership, so you can go and use the gym, the spa, the pool, classes and things like that. And Charlie and I got my mum a membership for the Hive, that's what their membership is called, for Christmas. So I think maybe I might have some wine at the afternoon tea. So in fact I'm definitely going to have wine because they've just launched a Mirabeau afternoon tea, so I might see if mum wants to pick me up afterwards and do a little bit of mooching around. But anyway, I digress big time. Let's go into the Q&A, answering your hashtag QOTDs, and I'm going to keep answering your QOTDs, question of the days, in various vlogs. So if you do have any more, then just leave hashtag QOTD in your comment under the video. And by the way, as I film this video, right of this second, I am on 499,932 subscribers. So hopefully within this vlog, maybe we might hit that milestone that I have been aiming for a very long time. And I have to say, I actually didn't set a date for this milestone. With every other milestone on my YouTube channel, I manifested it really precisely, but I didn't properly practice. I just said, oh, I'll hit it when I hit it. I didn't properly manifest the day that I wanted to hit 500,000 subscribers, so it has dragged out. But also I feel like many YouTubers, there is a secret kind of formula to growing your YouTube channel, and I think a lot of YouTubers know this. There are certain videos that will get you subscribers, and there are certain videos that will keep your current subscribers happy. Here on my channel, I feel like vlogs are what performs really well in regards to it's what you guys want to see. They perform best in terms of engagement. But they're not the kind of videos that will gain you subscribers, because vlogs don't typically don't attract a new audience. You need to have a video title that's going to appeal to loads of people that haven't already discovered your channel in order to gain new subscribers. So things like styling videos, maybe even my etiquette videos, things that people that don't already subscribe might have an interest in, they draw new eyes to your channel, and that's how you gain more subscribers. That's what I've always found in the past anyway. Haul videos, Zara hauls, ASOS hauls, they are the kind of videos also that attract a new audience and help you grow subscribers. But I've not been focused on that kind of content as much as I have done in the past. I'm not making excuses, but I know I could, if I'd have really been like subscriber focused, I probably could have got there more by now. But I've just been really enjoying the content that I've been creating, loving doing vlogs. So gosh, I keep digressing, but I just wanted to say we're super close to that milestone, which is really exciting. Alright, so I'm just going to go down any particular order. So Trisha has asked, hashtag QOTD, please share the history of your home and the secret passageways that used to lead to the chapel. So intriguing, the history of your beautiful home and village. Well, I actually have an entire video on this, and it's called The History of Our Old House. I think I filmed it about a year ago. It was pretty soon after we moved in, so I'll leave that linked on the screen here. It's a great one to catch up on. Loads of really old photos. The passageways that lead to the chapels are now sadly all blocked off. but I'll show you when I go downstairs where these passageways are, because it is quite fun. But definitely watch the history video. You'll see about the carvings in our fireplaces, which are where they basically carved circles in loads of the fireplaces to warden off witches and evil spirits. We've got carvings on the wall in the pink bedroom. We've got secret cupboards. So yeah, there's loads of really fun things like that, so definitely check out that video. My question is, when are you going to do a full-on house tour, because your home is literally an inspiration and absolutely gorgeous. Thank you very much, Rebecca. I don't know if I'll do a full-on house tour. I think it might be quite boring, because you guys have seen so much of the house in various videos. I think it would just be a little bit repetitive, and where this house is such a progress, I don't think we'll ever come to the point where we'll be like, well, it's done now. It's done, we've got nothing more to do, because it's a journey. We are always doing stuff to the house. So I think I'd just rather update you room by room as opposed to giving a full house tour. Hashtag question of the day from Anna. What does Charlie do? Does he work with you? So Charlie used to work in online advertising in London. He was incredibly successful working in the advertising industry. But about 4 years ago, he started to work on his own Instagram, his own blog, and he slowly transitioned from working in advertising to working on his own online channels. I was already doing it full-time at this point as well, and for our lifestyle it just worked really perfectly. The fact that we were both doing it, we were able to travel together, and where there were / are fewer men doing what we do, like social content creation, he was able to work with a lot of brands. He creates really high quality content and has a very engaged audience. His audience is kind of like the male version of my audience, so a little bit more mature, a little bit kind of higher spending than a typical YouTube audience, which is really valuable for brands. So he does work with a lot of brands on that kind of basis on his Instagram, but also he does consult for a lot of brands and companies on what they can do for their social media. So that is quite a big part of what Charlie does. But he also, now that we've moved to this house and now that we've got the cottage, he's transitioning more into being a kind of property manager. I joke that he is the estate manager, the Tom Branson of this house. I have to say, something that has really overwhelmed us since we moved here is just how much there is to do, how much there is to manage. And we've got friends that have moved into big houses or big plots of land over the last year as well, and I think everyone is just really overwhelmed with how much there is to do, and you really do need to have someone who's almost full-time managing properties, especially if you've got it, especially where we have straw top as well. That could pretty much be his full-time job. Charlie absolutely loves managing renovations and landscaping and everything that we're doing at the cottage. So his time is now split between doing his online digital work and work here at the house. Does he work with me? Yes, of course, he'll help if I need a photo shooting, for example, but we actually treat our businesses very separately for the health of our relationship. Oh, and Charlie also manages the old house Instagram account, so if you see any stuff going up on there, any collaborations, that's Charlie. Julie has asked, what is your remedy for having a bad day? What do you do to make a shitty day better? Well, I think my vlog was called It Keeps Getting Worse, or I don't know, I did some dramatic vlog title a couple of last week where I was having a really bad day. Sometimes if you just wake up on the wrong side of bed, it's really hard to shake it. I would say, it sounds kind of cliche, but just trying to have a really positive mindset and appreciate the things that are going right instead of dwelling on the things that are going wrong. That is the most straightforward way, I would say, of turning a bad day into a good day. Yeah, definitely focusing on those positive things. It can be something really, really tiny, like an exceptionally good cup of coffee. Focusing your mind and your energy on the positive things. If you do believe in the law of attraction, which I very much do, I think that attracts more positive things your way. So instead of dwelling on the bad things, dwelling on the good things, that I think just helps to snowball the positive parts of your day. If it's a day like today, gloomy, rainy, miserable, get up, get dressed, do your hair, do your makeup. I mean, it is miserable today, but I just put on the most fabulous dress, beautiful new dress from Lugomon. I thought, you know what, I'm just going to put on a pretty dress and attract the sunshine that way. So it is all in the mind. That is my best tip for you. Sorry if you can hear Dickie howling. I am actually experiencing a little bit of manipulation at the moment from Dexter. He is a very clever little boy, and this morning I fell for his wicked ways, hook, line and sinker. So he didn't do his usual trotting out of bed to greet me this morning. Usually when I come downstairs, he trots across the kitchen, says good morning to his mummy, and then snuggles down for some kisses. And this morning he didn't do that, so I went to go and check in on him, and he was snuggled up in bed, but he looked a little bit sad. He had a sad look in his eyes, like he was gazing into the distance. And I thought, I was a little bit heartbroken actually, because I thought he's probably got a tummy ache or a headache and he can't tell me. So I just gave him so many kisses. I was like giving him a little bit of a gentle head massage, kissing his tum-tum, just trying to make him feel better, because I thought this is unlike Dexter's kind of behaviour, and he really did have a sad look in his eyes. Came back 20 minutes later, did the same thing again, just kissing him. I mean, he's not like clearly showing any signs of illness or anything, so I'm not too worried. But then another half an hour later, after I'd prepared their breakfast, I noticed that Dickie hadn't had any of his breakfast, and normally he's a little bit of a snuffler and will snuffle his breakfast, and it's a different kind of dog food that I did this morning, a new can, and it is their favourite. So I was like, this is really weird. But then when I called Dickie in to come and cuddle his brother, Dexter went for him. He started growling, and as soon as Dickie approached dog food, Dexter leapt out of bed and started growling at Dickie, saying, do not eat that food. So essentially, I'd been giving Dexter all this love, when actually what he had been doing had been guarding his breakfast. He'd been guarding the food so that Dickie couldn't have any. Honestly, that boy is a manipulator. He's such a naughty boy. Any other sausage dog owners will know that sausage dogs are very clever, and they play games with you to get their own way, which is why we absolutely love them. Jessica has asked, when will the wedding planning videos begin? We're also excited for you and Charlie. Thank you very much, Jessica. Yeah, we've been engaged for quite a long time, it is no secret, but let's just say the ball is starting to roll again now that COVID is a thing of the past, now that the dust is settling literally here at the house. So very soon, Jessica. A lot of money questions about sponsorships. Love Meals has asked, how much do brands pay you for one sponsored video on average? If it doesn't sound too impolite, I was intrigued as I was looking into content creator careers. Do you know what? I would love to set the challenge. A lot of people ask content creators what they earn. Well, if 50 of you write your annual salary in the comments section down below, then I will tell you what a sponsored video can generate for a content creator. It's only fair. That is only fair. You tell me yours, I'll tell you mine. Any more hashtag question of the day? I saw a couple when I was scrolling through the comments earlier about, where did you get those adorable sausage dog statues at the back door? Dexy and Dickie inspired us to get 2 weenies at once. Yes, it's such a good idea to have them as a companion / partner in crime. It says J Charman SX. Yes, it is a very good idea to get 2 sausages. They definitely keep each other company. The stone sausage dogs, I think they were from a place called the Pack House in Surrey, where my mum used to live. I'm pretty sure that's where she got them from, and yeah, they are fabulous. Yasaman has asked, can you please tell me your recommendation for a good clothing steamer, large or travel sized? You're the best vlogger ever. Thank you very much. I have 2 steamer recommendations. I'll get up and put some insert clips over here in a second because I can't bother to move right now. The Tefal one for travel, I would say, is the best handheld one I've ever tried. Really powerful and great for popping in your suitcase. I will never travel without a travel steamer because it's just great for when you unpack stuff. It's so tiny, and just it's also good for hygiene as well. It gets all the germs off your clothes as well as freshening them up. And then I also have a big industrial one that I have by my rail of new in. I'll steam any new clothes, and that is from a brand called Steamery, and it's very effective. It's literally like a professional steamer, very sleek, black, big, definitely not travel friendly, but a little bit more appropriate for me for my continual steaming of new in stuff, because it's got a big tank. So if you want, say you wear a lot of blouses, a lot of shirts that crease a lot, and you're constantly ironing or constantly needing to steam, then maybe consider the standing Steamery one. But if it is more occasional use and you don't want to have something set up all the time, or it's for travel, then at the Tefal, I will leave them both linked down below for you. Katie Ann has asked, do you have any plans for phase 3 of the house? You've already done an incredible job, but I'm curious what else you're planning to do. So phase 3, I would say, is the non-urgent stuff that can definitely wait. stuff that we can't afford to do right now, but yes, there is definitely more we want to do. A lot of the bathrooms in this house are quite outdated, so obviously I've just renovated the powder room, updated that, and I love it. We do have a severe leak in the gold bathroom shower. That will probably one day become a nursery for us, so we need to think about, hopefully, we need to think about that when we redo that bathroom. Also the bathroom in the pink room, I don't think anything works in there. The toilet doesn't work, the shower doesn't work, it just sprays water everywhere, so we will eventually completely redo that bathroom. Where we haven't been allowed to have guests since we've lived here, it hasn't been a priority at all, but that is one thing that's quite high on our agenda. And also, you may remember the black bathroom, it's got black marble in it, and I feel that it really doesn't vibe with the vibe of this house or our personalities, so I'd love to do something fantastic in there. And doing the bathroom at Strawtop has got me really, our cottage that we are renovating to become a holiday rental. I'm currently, in fact just yesterday I purchased loads of bathroom fixtures and fittings in a beautiful brushed gold, and it got me really excited for a bathroom transformation. Too much talking. So maybe the black bathroom or the pink bedroom bathroom will be the next project. QOTD, when is Charlie going to do his cooking series for us? Everything always looks so good. Yes, Charlie is an excellent cook. I would highly recommend you follow his food Instagram, which is Hungry Man About Town, where he does reviews and little tutorials as well. QOTD from Julie, if you had to choose just one village to visit in the Cotswolds, what would it be? That is so hard. Because there are so many and so many different reasons to visit each place, but I would potentially say maybe Broadway, because that is really hard. Depends what you're going for. If you're going for food or photogenicness or sightseeing, but I think Broadway does tick a lot of boxes. Obviously the Ligon Arms is there, which is amazing for food. The antique shops in Broadway are amazing. The little boutique-y, touristy, like knick-knack gift shops are amazing. There's an ochre shop there. It's very photogenic in that it's very typical Cotswoldy. A lot of the buildings are covered in wisteria. So maybe Broadway would be like, if you just wanted to visit one, but I would highly recommend doing like 5 days of Cotswold exploring. Diane has said, would you be able to do a tour of the chapel attached to your house? I'm very fascinated with the arrangement. Nothing like that exists in Texas. Our homeowners insurance would never cover an arrangement like that. It would have to be a commercial policy. Are you allowed to film inside chapels? I'm not sure. I'm not entirely sure, because it is still a functioning chapel. There are still 2 services a week there, so it's not like a busy chapel. But I'm not sure I'd be allowed to film in there. It wasn't built to be a chapel. It became a chapel, I hope this is right, after the Reformation. There is a beautiful church in our village, and obviously that would originally have been Catholic, but then during the Reformation it became Church of England, so the Catholics used part of our house as their chapel, their place of worship. I believe the priests lived here. So yeah, it is a very historically important chapel attached to our house, but I'm just not sure I can film in it. I'm really sorry. It's but it looks more like a chapel built into a house as opposed to a traditional chapel. I'll just do a couple more because I just heard the gravel on the drive going. Where did you and Charlie get the boots you wear in the gardening? Both mine and Charlie's boots that we garden in are from Doc Martin. Someone's asked, do you eat dinner with your mum every day? No, we just have dinner with mum once a week. Oh my gosh, so many questions about why she's called Lala. I will finally tell you. I have answered this in a previous video, but probably a couple of years ago. So the reason why I call Lala Lala, it's spelt LL. Now a lot of you might think this is really cruel of me, which is why I don't tell this story that often, but you have to remember this story that I'm about to tell you happened about 15 years ago. So it all started, this is very bougie, in the Maldives, and Lala and I were learning how to scuba dive. And I obviously just called her mum at this point. And we'd done all our PADI license, we'd passed our test, we'd passed our practical, and it was time to get in the sea and start scuba diving. And we went into the little cabin where you pull out your wetsuits, and the Maldivian guy that was our tutor, he was pulling out the wetsuits for the various people, and he looked me up and down. He was like, you will be a lady extra small. I was like, okay, great. Popped on my wetsuit. And then he looked at Mum. She's gonna hate me for telling this, but it's what it is. He looked Mum up and down, and he was like, you will be a lady large. And we both just looked at each other and cackled. It was so funny. Everyone in the room, all the other tourists that were learning to scuba dive, everyone just fell about laughing. It was so funny. So she became, as a bit of a joke, Lady Large. I'm sorry, Lila. And that became just such a running joke with us. My mum is not large. She is quite the opposite. She has a wonderful figure because she's very active. She plays tennis, she does tai chi, she does ballet, so she's not large. And I feel like that would be very politically incorrect to call someone Lady Large now, but it just became a joke between us, and Lady Large got shortened to LL, which became Lala. Some of you are going to think I'm very cruel, but it's not mean in the slightest. It's a very loving term that I have for Lila. She likes it, and it would just be weird now if I called her Mum because she is Lila. Anyway, I am gonna go and make myself a smoothie on that note, on that bombshell. Fashion Mumbler cancelled because she calls her mum Lady Large. That's the headline. Anyway, I'm gonna go make myself a smoothie. I will catch up with you shortly. So just before I go downstairs, a full-length view of this spectacular dress from Luc von Sieger. It is quite, I don't even know how you describe it. It's almost like a shirt style material. You've got these beautiful bows in the middle, ruffle around the neckline, huge voluminous sleeves. It really is rather fabulous. Very, very OTT in many ways, but also very comfortable, perfect for an afternoon tea. Although I am going to be filming a couple of reels shortly, so I'm going to be trying on lots of different outfits, so I may change my mind, but yes, I thought I would just quickly show you this. Okay, I have actually just got changed because, for a very good reason, my brand new belt just arrived. I ordered this from Browns Fashion, and I just thought it would go with so many things. It's kind of like the in the middle belt that's one that I want to wear when I want to be a little bit more relaxed than my Gucci belts, but I want something a little bit more statement than my really skinny Loewe belt. So this is Loewe, and it really has no detail to it whatsoever. That might be a better way of me showing you. Yeah, there's literally no detail other than this gold buckle with the iconic Loewe logo on it, which I was today years old that I realised it's essentially 4 L's. Like, you know, they have that swirly L as their logo. If we come down to the messy end of the room, it's actually very tidy in here at the moment. Ooh, where's my other Loewe belt? That's a little bit concerning. Well, while we're here, let me give you my belt collection. So I've got a couple from Holland Cooper in a light leather and a dark leather. This one's actually reversible, so it's black on one side, brown on the other. I love wearing these with slightly more kind of sporty outfits. If I want to do a kind of riding look, then they are absolutely gorgeous. And then for over dresses with midi skirts, you guys will be very familiar, I'm sure, with this one, my Gucci horsebit belt, probably my most worn belt of all time, one of my best ever investments. And then I've also got the more kind of traditional Gucci style. This one has got the logo around the waist, as well as the double G. And then this was my first Gucci belt, really chunky, looks great with a pair of jeans. I haven't worn jeans in a while, so I haven't worn that in a while. Where is my skinny Loewe belt? For some reason my belt was in my handbag. That usually happens when I've eaten a big meal and I want to take my belt off in the middle of the day. So yes, here you can see the L of Loewe that the belt here has 4 of. I can't believe it's taken me that long to realise that. What a plonker. And you probably recognise the big quadruple L logo from the basket bags. So I'm going to take this one with me today to be super matchy.
Fantastic. So I have a veggie version of the menu.
I am officially the worst vlogger in the entire world. What did I film at the afternoon tea? I think I filmed about 3 seconds of the table, but you got to see how lovely our tea was. And so we went, Dexy, please that boy is in the weirdest mood today. Yes, so we went as guests of Mirabeau, who are launching their tipsy afternoon tea at the Fish Hotel, which is part of the Farncombe Estates. They've got Dormy House, Foxhole Manor and the Fish. I went with Robin. Took us a little while to actually find the place where the tea was. We got completely soaked. It was such a laugh. Turned up looking so bedraggled. Well, I did. Robin still looked absolutely fabulous. But luckily, before we knew it, there was a cocktail in hand, so you can get a couple of different Mirabeau gin. Well, my cocktail was a gin cocktail, because obviously they've got their rosé gin, and there are also obviously all the wines you can have, and a very wonderfully beige afternoon tea, which soaks it all up. My particular highlight was the truffle cheese toasty, and they also gave me a little delivery box to bring home, because there are a few fish things which I personally don't eat fish. I just don't like it. So I bought those back for Charlie. I now have, how many do we have? I've got it down from 73 to 28 emails left to deal with. And then we've got Lewis here this evening, our chiropractor, so I'm gonna have my treatment shortly. But yeah, I don't think anything else exciting this evening is gonna happen. So I'm gonna tune in with you guys again tomorrow. As it stands right now, we have 499,951 subscribers. So we might hit 500,000. We'll definitely hit it in this vlog, I hope. Maybe in the morning I'll wake up to the big 500,000. We shall see. What do you think, chicken? Good morning, my darlings. I feel like my outfit inspiration for this morning was potentially Snoop Dogg. I don't know, I feel very, very cool in my matching tracksuit. White tracksuits from Sweaty Betty. Actually, everything is Sweaty Betty as per usual. Halle Berry X, Halle Berry by Sweaty Betty. Top and leggings underneath as well. The reason I've put leggings on to make the 30-second walk to the gym, maybe even 10-second, is because it is disgusting outside today, absolutely disgusting. I'm hoping we might get our rug today for this area. I think this area is going to look so much better when we've got a rug. We're also asking Caroline, the local interior upholsterer, to make us some curtains and some really squishy window seats inspired by the window seats that we saw at Double Red Duke. We are honestly just finding inspo for interiors everywhere we go. So I'm about to go and do a Peloton. Charlie's in the gym at the moment with Lewis, our chiropractor, who I had a treatment with last night. Lewis and his girlfriend Sally only live 10 minutes away, and Charlie loves to work out with other people. And I don't want to do Charlie's kind of workouts right now because they are very intense. So he's very grateful to have Lewis as a workout partner. I always get such great info from Lewis, and yesterday he told me another interesting snippet, and it was to do with the psychology of getting a massage. Now, I wouldn't classify what I get with Lewis as a massage. I would say it's a treatment because it's like chiropractic, so it's really treating the muscles. I have extortionately tight and knotty muscles. I feel it here, but the muscles start down here, so I learned so much from him. He's telling me like where he needs to treat in order to fix other areas. In fact, next time I have him, I might actually film a little clip with him because he honestly is filled with so much knowledge. But anyway, we were talking about the psychology of massages while we were having the treatment yesterday, and he was saying that it's also so much about the mind, in that you are allowing yourself half an hour to an hour to actually treat yourself, and psychologically that's really important. And he said that even the design of a massage bed with the top thing, you know, where you put your face in this thing, it's like a U-shaped pillow, you put your face in it, and never at any other time in your life are you face down and still able to breathe. So psychologically, that is training your brain to be like, this shouldn't be okay, but it is okay. I can still breathe even though I'm face down. And that is a little kind of trickery for the brain that signals that you're okay, everything's okay, and you can relax. I just thought that was really interesting, like psychologically, even the massage bed and the whole action of lying face down but being able to breathe mentally is good for you. Very interesting. So yeah, despite the fact that it's a gloomy day, I have just unpackaged an And Other Stories order that arrived yesterday while I was at the afternoon tea. So I will do a little try on of that with you later. And then we have friends coming over because it is Friday. Hallelujah. We have got our lovely friends Victoria, Alex and Bo, little baby Bo, sausage dog, one of Dexter's many friends. Dexter is such a popular chap, honestly. He's got so many friends. So they're popping over later. Vic and Alex have just got a Thermomix, and guess who is #1 Thermomix fan? So I said to Vic that I would love to give her a little masterclass. So we're going to be making a Maldivian fish curry. I don't eat fish, so I'm going to put some tofu in my version, and the gluten-free chocolate, raspberry and pistachio brownie, which is one of my favourite Thermomix dishes, so that's going to be fun. So yeah, that is the plan for the day. I'm going to stop talking to you now because this is what I do. I just vlog for half an hour to put off going into the gym, but I'm not going to do that. I'm gonna go right now. See, we have got our new rug here for the entrance area, and we've decided to keep with these warm, woody, terracotta-y, quite natural tones. Is this from
Soho Home?
Soho Home.
We like, to be honest, I'd say their rugs are much better quality than all their other stuff. Like, it's their best, their textiles are their best made thing.
Yeah, I would say they are as well. It's a really nice pattern. Oh, yeah, we need to... And then of course we are going to put the marble table back in the middle, and it should look rather fabulous. So the rug and the table are back in situ. We're weighing the rug down with some of my fattest books, which really just show all of my interests in one place. So we've got the fashion book, which is... Did you?
Yeah, when you were
studying
fashion. Yeah.
Amazing. So we've got my fashion interests. We've got Tim Walker's.
I got you that as well, I think.
No, I think I had that in school.
Did you know you bought yourself that actually?
Yeah, Tim Walker, and I've favorited so many of the pages in here. I did a lot of research on Tim Walker when I was studying. His photos are absolutely incredible. I actually tried recreating this photo for one of my GCSE projects, and then more Charlie's passion, but our joint passion of cooking. This is Carla Oates' book of delicious food for radiant skin, and then our passion for gardening, our RHS plant encyclopedia. So all of our passions and hobbies represented in books swaying down the carpet. But yeah, this looks fantastic. We were saying we might reconsider our need for this kind of medieval bench. We bought it not really thinking about the long-term goals of this space, and this is going to go into one of the cottage potentially, or maybe one of the guest bedrooms upstairs. And I think we'll find just some different furniture for this corner because it's not quite right. But yeah, I think the rug has made a big difference to our task of adding some soft furnishings to this entrance area to make it seem a little bit more welcoming and cozy when you first enter the house. Okay, I am finally showered and clothed. I wore my dressing gown until about 1:30 today, so literally only half an hour ago did I finally decide to get dressed. But I did have a little bit of a pamper session. I popped on some fake tan, just a really nice natural fake tan, and decided to properly air wrap my hair because I hadn't done it in such a long time, like properly with the barrels, and I thought if I have any reason to go out and properly do my hair, I don't think I am well practiced at the moment, so I thought I'd give it a go, and I brushed it out quite soon after doing it to give just quite a nice natural curl, and it really does just give the most beautiful kind of blow-dried finish, and decided to pop on my sleeper dress because it is so comfortable and lovely. I might put on an apron for cooking a little bit later. But now it's time to have a quick whiz around downstairs with the vacuum cleaner and just tidy everything up ready for our friends to arrive. The weather outside is so miserable. I literally feel like I should be wearing a big fluffy jumper. I've put my cardigan on for now. We have a new antique here in the dining room. This epic unit. I don't know what the official name for these are, kind of plate storage, wine, champagne glass storage units. We were in need of a more suitable storage unit in here, and this is really fantastic. It arrived this morning from Dean's Antiques. As you can imagine, Charlie got to organising it very quickly indeed. We've got champagne flutes at the top, wine glasses, and then water glasses. I don't know whether we should paint this or not. I mean, it is very old looking and battered, but we're about to have a face off here. But yeah, that's fantastic. But the reason I've come in here is because this has arrived from the Table Stylist. Now, I have seen some incredible pictures from companies like this coming up on my Instagram, and I think that having an epic tablescape is just the loveliest thing now that we're allowed to celebrate meals with friends and loved ones. And this collection is the Sandbanks Tablescape box from the Table Stylist. They have so kindly sent this over. So many goodies in here. And I thought, seeing as we've got our friends coming over who also happen to love the Maldives, and we are cooking a Maldivian fish curry, I'm gonna have tofu instead of fish, for our dinner, I thought what a perfect opportunity to set this up. So I'm gonna get all these bits and bobs out, see what we've got, and lay the table. So I have a lovely note here from Lucy, and it is Lucy and her mum, who are co-owners of the Table Stylist company. In your box, you get instructions on how to do everything and an inspo image. So step 1, lay your table runner down the center of your table, then the placemats, dinner plates, which are your own. Oh, how cute. We suggest writing your guests' names on the scallop shells, napkins, glassware, pillar candles, between the candles, the shells. So lovely. But first, as always, I need to clean this table because the ceiling just throws dust out every minute of every day. Well, we may not have Maldivian weather, but I think that this looks really cute. So we started with the table runner, and it just looks so lovely with all the shells, all the pillar candles, and they even send, these are actually like little cardboard plates, so I'm actually not going to put any food on them because I definitely want to reuse these, but the kit included the place settings, the napkin, all the other decorations. I just added my own crockery and glasses. I just think this is such a lovely idea if you're planning a hen do or just a really special dinner, or if you want to gift something for the host, you know, or hostess. Just such a nice idea. So I've paired just our normal cutlery. These are the plates from the White Company. I love them. I think it's really nice to have this set up. Even if you don't end up using these plates, it's just a really nice way of dressing the table. And then this set of glassware is from the White Company. And I chose this set of champagne glasses from Truly because I thought the scalloped effect of these glasses worked well with the kind of seashell theme. So yeah, I think this is a fantastic idea. I'll leave the table stylist link down below. I'm going to take a little snap for the gram, and then I think it's not long until our guests will arrive. Oh, don't be mean. That is actually adorable. Josie, we prefer to play in the least convenient place for you. Yeah, you go around there, that's perfect. Are you okay, my papa? Oh, you going to wag your tay-tay? You going to wag your tay-tay? No. I don't perform for the camera. I don't know what your sausages are used to, but I'm not a performing monkey. But I will show you my paws. Lovely. Oh, please. I only perform for my mummy. But. Love him.
Go to sleep.
No.
Have a sleep, darling.
But I'm far more interested in what you're doing. I love you. Well, I hope you enjoyed that little time lapse of Vic and I cooking. You're going to have to head over to this lovely lady's channel.
Hi.
To see all the frivolities that we have been getting up to.
Your goggles being one of them.
Yes, the onion goggles have made an appearance. In fact, I think you need to. I think we need to see the UK's #1 fashion blogger.
Oh, sure.
Wearing onion goggles.
Oh my goodness me. They're so Penelope Pit Stop, aren't they?
You actually make them look as though they're like. Sure. You can imagine Fendi doing onion goggles.
Do you know, you really could actually, to be fair.
That looks good.
This is like a new trend of the season, probably. They're pretty great though, actually.
Coming soon to a reel near you.
You definitely can do this. Like kitchen style ideas, but like funny ones.
Yeah, so
you have
good.
like aprons and the goggles.
Yes! You look like Mother Teresa. Oh dear. This is what half a glass of rosé does to us.
What have we drank, Josie?
Literally only half a glass. But in brighter news, the Maldivian fish curry is almost done in the Thermomix, and we have also done Amelia's rice recipe over here. Yeah. It is looking wonderful. Oh gosh.
It's going to be quite a lot of food, actually.
It's going to be a lot of food, but we've got two very hungry gentlemen upstairs.
Yeah, they are hungry, aren't they? So.
That is looking good, and now we're just going to whack my tofu on, and then it's time to bon appetit.
Yes.
Whoop, whoop. And his lordship has resumed his kitchen duties of tidying up after me, and we have a very successful dish of Amelia's rice recipe, which I'm going to take into the dining room. Vic is getting the raspberries for the brownies. It's going to be fantastic.
Do you want another drink?
He always does that.
Okay.
Naughty boy.
100 grams. I need Leggy.
I wasn't planning on vlogging again today for this vlog, but we had a wonderful night last night. I've just put on a ton of by Terry Hyaluronic Moisturiser. That's why I look shinier than the Pacific Ocean. But the reason why I wanted to vlog this morning, in particular this exact moment, is because we are currently on 499,998 subscribers. Charlie is preparing some toast.
Celebratory toast.
Celebratory toast. Social Blade is telling me that we've already hit 500,000.
So you probably have them, because they actually, I think, know more than bloody you, the dashboard.
Do you think?
Yeah, because the dashboard's probably a little bit delayed.
I don't know, because I'm on the YouTube subscriber app. On the actual YouTube Studio app. That's...
Yeah.
And half a plate of toast later, we finally did it. Oh my goodness, that was tense watching those numbers tick over slowly but surely. Oh my goodness.
That was epic.
500,000 people, 500,000 subscribers. Whoop whoop. So we're gonna do some celebratory gardening.
Celebratory gardening. God, how we are different to a couple of years ago. Do you know what though? That's worked well because I ordered us Honest Burger tonight.
Yes.
So we've got your favourite burgers to celebrate.
Yay.
And then we're going to just go for a nice walk, aren't we?
And maybe we should open that nice Perrier Jouet as well.
Well, it's only you drinking, so you can drink a whole bottle of champagne. With a straw.
Yep. Strawpedo, the Perrier Jouet. You proud of your mummy, little boys?
Yes, mummy, but to be honest, we wish you'd put more effort into our Instagram.
Yes. So a nice way to end the vlog, and just of course a ginormous thank you so much to every single person that has subscribed on your own account, on your boyfriend's account, on your husband's account. Thank you so much to everyone that has subscribed to make this 500,000 milestone come true. I'm not very good at these emotional thank you chats, but yeah, thank you very much to everyone for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.